it's kind of a theory that I live by. The past and the future don't actually exist because the past is lost and the future we don't have yet. So now is really all we have.
I can switch off learned behavior and I can turn on instinctual behavior if I felt the threat was big enough. Easily.
I'd kill for my freedom, really. A lot of my life has been dictated by how I thought I should be and who people thought I ought to be.
3/4 of the world had to sacrifice their lives for the continuation of our species and our planet. I would certainly be quite willing to stand in that 75%.
To go to the extremes to make lots of money. And obviously it's relative, but you know, I would die to have money as much as I would kill for it.
Life is a process of unfolding that very essence of who we are.
Survival of the fittest.
Do it with as much love as possible.
Life is love, life is energy, and life is passion. Family, family, family,
Family.
Family, family,
Family, family,
family, family, family, family,
Family, family,
Family, family,
family,
family,
family, family,
family, family,
family. Chemically, each group of us, we're influenced by each other, whether we like it or not. Since I'm sure you're looking for a little bit more colour.
My life has not necessarily been just black and white.
This country, yes, South Africa is the greatest country in the world.
Money affords me the freedom to wake up in the morning and do what I choose with that day.
I'm an entrepreneur. I was born to be an entrepreneur.
To take risks that other people wouldn't necessarily be comfortable with taking.
We add value to the world and to life.
I would kill to be a millionaire.
10 years of blood, sweat and tears.
The assets, vehicles, a home, an extra food.
If a lion is on top of a 15 million rands briefcase, I'll shoot it. Bigger purpose from a spiritual point of view is probably the key to everything for me.
Buddhist for me is a philosophy to a way of life. It is that search for balance that we are supposed to all do, and some of us do it more successfully than others.
I'm human, I do all that kind of stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing.
I think it's definitely changed me as a person. I never used to be a Christian, so obviously now that I've given my life and I've changed it, it's just made me a more wholesome person.
There was a story about a guy who walked into a church and started shooting off rounds and said, right, who's ready to die for their beliefs.
Painting that I created in 2010 of Nelson Mandela as a cadaver being autopsied, and I received death threats for that.
One day, go to heaven and hear God say, well done, good and faithful servant.
And I stood next to my painting every day in a public space.
I die for my beliefs, yeah.
I don't feel strongly enough about anything to die for it.
I believe God exists, probably more profoundly than what I believe in objects I can see around me.
I'm a person that believes in God.
A God out there?
You serve God?
Live for God.
Is a good option.
This is a delightful irony.
Life is totally meaningless. Utter illusion.
It started off with nothing, progressed through to a stage of more nothing. Nothing.
I think for me, dying is a process of life.
I die for a lot of things. As long as I can stay alive, I will stay alive.
I hope to just have a natural death.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, I just hope if you die, it's a very quick thing and it's over.
Sure, that's really, wow. I have to be careful saying that one.
Good question.
Maybe if you can unpack the question.
It's a difficult one.
I've never had to think about that.
Yo, what a question. All right, Huh?
All right, hold no punches, huh?
Do you want the honest, truthful answer?
Mango peeled.
It was in the fridge and it looked refreshing.
The juices that get running through your body that like make you want to scream out with excitement.
I would have had bacon and eggs, but no one was there to cook it.
They are like cookies that we usually have at like weddings and funerals.
They took the dead
It was truly disgusting.
and actually ate them.
If they were already dead, I may eat them.
Killing is something that more people think about than dying.
Madness, and I think that I felt myself come close to that.
You know, I think we could all admit at one point in our lives we've wanted to kill somebody.
Where you almost lose your mind and you actually go crazy for a second.
We have a primal self which stays well hidden and is cultured out of us.
I would, yes. I've done it.
In that moment, at that second that moment happens, that's where your mind is at, and that's what you would do.
It's quite a hectic place to be in. It actually changes something in your chemistry in your body, which in turn changes a wiring in your brain.
There's so many things, I must be honest, that I'd kill for, because I think that
I wouldn't kill to eat. I like my meat in little boxes with barcodes on preferably, and identifying which part of which animal I'm eating.
I know that I would be doing something wrong.
I think we'd all be pushed to that basic human instinct.
It becomes a bit of a controversial subject.
I kill for fun.
Obviously, from a biblical point of view, one of the 10 commandments is do not kill.
Adults filter and they interpret and they assign.
Humans are going to have to answer for what we've done.
If something threatened me and I had the ability to stop it by killing it, I would definitely do it.
I'd have to be in the situation to see if the hunter in me would come out.
I think that would take me to that line and possibly step over that line.
Again, I don't know what my reaction would be, but there could be a possibility that I would kill for that.
You can hear the furniture in their headspace rearranging itself.
And act on instinct.
I love myself.
Very bad place.
I have no idea what I might do.
Primal self surfaces.
I would do it.
To help you hide the body.
Yes.
Personal to me.
Stabbing someone.
Violation feels like
donate my organs.
Stressful situations tainted by adults.
Total meta.
Yeah, you could stomp on it and kill it.
No.
That was tricky.
Sure, that's a tricky one.
It's tricky, that one. Yes, but these are controversial questions. Come on, man. What's happening here?
And I don't even know if I actually answered any of them. They were quite philosophical.
Oh, you just switch that off? Your questions. I've never asked myself those questions ever in my life.
Deep and dark and heavy this morning.
I'm doing my serious